Hello everyone, I am at Wayne National Forest, gonna do the Archer's Fork Loop. This is, I think it's called St. Patrick Cemetery. That's where the trailhead is. Um, Pretty old looking. Anywho, so I'm gonna give you like an overview of what I'm doing here. Oh, and by the way, it is the 4th of July. So I'm wearing like a patriotic shirt today, instead of my usual clothes that you'd always see me in every single video. Yeah, here we go. So here's the map of the trailhead. The Archer's Fork is marked by these yellow diamonds. I'm doing it, what do I say, counterclockwise. And there's no designated campsite, so I'm trying to find a spot somewhere in the middle and stay there tonight and continue on. It's about, the distance is kind of varying depending on sources. 11, 12, or 13, or depending on who you ask. Right, so let's get to it. I have to head east, whichever way that is. The roads getting here were like definitely the most windy roads I've ever been on in my life. So I don't know if that's a good thing or what. This place is in the, I don't know, it's in the middle of nowhere, but it's pretty close to the middle of nowhere. Oh, I'm actually doing this trail. Here's the sign to get for the, because a subscriber recommended that I do it. The username is eluding me, but I'll put it on screen. Message me on Reddit saying I should go here or something like that or whatever. And so I'm here, even though it's a pretty good drive. And from what I've read, it seems like a pretty cool place. So that's what I'm doing. It's the forecast. I would just put it on screen when I edit the video, but I think it's supposed to be hot and humid basically, but low chance of rain. Like feeling like it's in the 90s, even though it's in the 80s. I've reached the actual loop here, so I must decide if I want to go clockwise or counterclockwise here. I think I've already decided I want to go counterclockwise, so I turn right. Right, that's how that works. So I just started and arrived at the Great Cave. I knew it was early on, but I think it'd be this darn close. See if you can see it from here. Oh, this must be it down here. I'm not gonna go down there, but you can see it from here. Yeah, that's a pretty cool cave. Looks like people camp down there. I'm not sure if I would do that. Yep. So far, I think this is definitely the most crazy looking, wild looking trail I've been on in Ohio. I mean, it just looks like, I know this is on every trip I go on. It just looks like a jungle. But every trip I go on, it gets crazier and crazier, it seems like. You know, Shawnee and Zaleski are in a similar location to this, southeast Ohio, but I mean, those are well traveled. This looks crazy. I mean, the trail is defined, but this is, I'm gonna find Bigfoot or something. Also, if someone else has a trail they want to see me do, just put in a YouTube comment. That's probably the best way to get a hold of me. Another good way to get a hold of me is through Discord. I have the app on my phone, so I get notified. There's a link on my channel banner to a server I made, and you can just DM me there, or you can just send a message on that channel, and I'll probably see it too if you want to chat with me. But go check this out. I don't know what's in store, how far off the trail it is, but you see that arch? I'm gonna go over to it. Enjoy, but do not destroy. Good policy. I didn't realize that it was historic stuff down here. Maybe I'll read up on it tonight some. Alright, I guess I'm on it. Someone carved their name into it. Cool. So it was like, very cool. Alright, don't want to waste too much time. Not that it's a waste of time, very cool. Alright, we'll go back up. Man, I wish it showed up better on camera. But the size of these, of everything. Nothing looks good on, nothing looks as big as it is on camera, especially those uphills. Here's a quick tip. Oh, you can pack in like a Gatorade or something to get those electrolytes. And also when you're taking a water break, this is a tip my brother told me when I was little. Don't sit down and take a rest when you're taking a water break, because what happens is your lactic acid will start to build up and your legs will stiffen up and be hard to get moving again. And so if you just keep kind of standing up, maybe pacing around a little bit, it tricks your brain into thinking it's not over yet. You're gonna keep moving a little bit, or else you're stiffen up. What is this? I don't know what that is. What on earth am I looking at? There's a cable running through it. Where the heck is, ooh, a big gear. There's probably some good steel there. Where does this go to? What is it, a pump? A drill? What am I looking at? Weird. Kind of stuff that gives you ticks. Walking through all this grass. And there's another one of these things. Unsure what it is. Generator on it looks like. Some sort of pump. Whew. It's hot. Getting absolutely covered in spiderwebs right now. But here's another tip that I don't think I've ever heard anyone say on YouTube. But it seems self-intuitive, but I didn't think about it until I saw someone in cross-country practice do it. In high school, doing cross-country, part of the course would go through the woods. And so you'd be covered in spiderwebs every time. But someone would grab a stick and run with it in front of them, like about head height, and then knock the spiderwebs down. But you can do that same thing with the trekking pole. Knock the spiderweb down before you get to it. I just came from this road here. I think this means I'm almost here. I think the next campsite is the one I wanted to stop at. Whoa. That's a big rock. In fact, believe I have arrived at my destination. There's a campsite behind me. This is campsite 3 according to backpackohio.com. They're not actually numbered, but they numbered them for, convenience sake on that website. So yeah, this looks good. Anywho, I guesstimated to be here about 8. It's 8, probably about 8 now. I think it's 7:55 is what it said last I checked. So yeah, I'm right on schedule. Everything here is so well marked. I could not imagine getting lost here. They have instead of like spray paints, or they use like these yellow plates, plastic plates on the trees, and I love that so much. It's just so much easier to see. All right, I'm sweating, and this campsite looks great. 6 point some miles in according to Backpack Ohio, but I don't actually know. Check this place out. So that's where I came in at. And awesome fire pit. I mean, this has probably been years in the making. And someone set up some long chairs. It's probably a great spot for hammocks and everything. And it's underneath these pines, so the ground's pretty soft. Pine is a nice cushion. Alright, well, it's like the first time I've gone backpacking in a while. I should show up before dark. What does this go to? Is this to water access right here? That would be awesome if it was. It's been kind of dry for a couple of days, so maybe not Oh, yes. Yes, this is awesome. This water's even closer than I thought. Some deer track. Here's another interesting tip. I'm not sure if like Sawyer would recommend this or if it's good or bad, but I put super glue down in there to hold that O-ring in, and it seems to be doing a lot better. To keep the O-ring always pops out, and if you lose it and you don't have an extra, then you're kind of like, whoopsies. Oh, here's another tip. Yeah, you want to blow into the dirty bag. You don't want to put your lips on it. Just make a seal with your hand and blow into your hand. Ugh, I should have brought a sit pack. This is what the menu is tonight, so I found this like ramen chow mein at Walmart, and I was gonna throw this chicken in there, Idaho potatoes, and maybe I'll throw some beef jerky in there too. I don't know, maybe I'll just eat the beef jerky. And Spam. So it's 10 a.m. and I'm just getting back on the trail to get going again. I don't know why, but I could not sleep last night. But I did figure out a few things. This stream down this way is that this connects to, I think, down there. Oh, spider webs. Is the Archer's Fork stream, which is what this trail loop is named after. And those machines we were seeing earlier were like oil and gas wells. This is part of Maxburg oil and gas field. And there's pipes that are running across the forest floor here. I didn't know what those were at the time, but if I see them again, I'll take a shot of it. Apparently some of them are still up and running, which is to cross Jackson Run here, so I think I'm about, oh, I don't know, I'm probably about 7 miles in total. Jackson Run Road is up ahead, it says it in this sign. So I need to go this way then. This is Jackson Run here, and there's a trail over there, and that goes to the road. And down there is where I came from. Bugs all over me. Another campsite. I think this is the last campsite according to Backpack Ohio that I'll see. So 4 miles left, then I'm done. So the ending here shortly. Oh. All right, so I'm back at the like the trail for the to the trailhead. So I was gonna go ahead and give some final thoughts now. I like it. I think it's supposed to be like one of Ohio's most secluded trails. Like it's like really far away from any metropolitan area. I love the trailblazers have the plastic plates. Here's one. They're just so noticeable and easy to discern from a distance. And the trail maintenance is really good. There's a mountain bike like association that do a lot of the trail maintenance, and it's really well maintained. There's some spots where it's a little overgrown, but that's to be expected this time of year. But any spot where there's erosion, you can tell someone's placed, rocks or sticks, intentionally to help with that. And there's even some spots that looks like someone mowed down some of the grass. So yeah, I like it a lot, but it still looks very wild. Some spots the trail is really narrow, but that's probably a good thing actually. A bit buggy, but that's to be expected this time of year, not a problem. A lot of spider webs. When I arrived yesterday, I only saw one car in the parking lot. I never saw those people. And I just saw some people maybe 30 minutes ago, just a couple. Probably just doing a day hike. And yeah, so it's pretty secluded, pretty out in the middle of nowhere, but it's very beautiful. The trails are nice, well maintained, but still very secluded and wild. The signage is superb. I couldn't imagine someone getting lost out here. And the rock formations are very cool to look at. And there's a lot of historicness with the oil wells and gas wells. Yeah, some good views and ridge lines. I would say it's probably one of my favorite places so far here in Ohio. So that's one more trail off the list. Alright, so thanks for watching. If you made it this far. And check out some of my other videos if you're interested in some Ohio trails. I'm trying to get the majority of them covered. And if you didn't like the video, just go ahead and dislike it and tell me why in the comments so I can improve. And if no one dislikes the video, I just keep doing what I'm doing. And yeah, thanks for watching.